Hello everybody and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter. In the last one, Wingus over here, this Wingus, managed to kill little Jeremiah. Well, stab him. We don't know if he's dead yet. Well, let's get on with it. What do I have to do? Okay, there's the Abbey. Jeremiah is 95 pounds in debt to Percy the Dart Fleming. Orson Wilde was at the Abbey with Jeremiah and other bandits. Okay, let's speak to...
Is this gonna take long?
Okay, guess.
Mr. Holmes?
Okay. Let's start. Ah,
How can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
you can't. Well, maybe I got new words. Yep, I got new words. Give me a second. Okay, so that didn't get me much. What I've got over here is Orson feared for his life and killed Jeremiah in self-defense. And... Control, it's possible that Percy the Dart Fleming used Jeremiah for his dirty work because of the latter's debts. Fleming no longer needs the money back. Which I can believe. Let's see what this idiot has to say for himself.
Why, please try to remember.
Yeah, the slightest detail, etc. Well, apart from the smell of those bandits who kidnapped me, nothing special. And this Jeremiah was spending his time complaining about working for the fart.
I think you mean the dart.
Yeah, whatever. Jeremiah said that they should all wait till the fart was released. It makes no sense, right?
Okay. Now I got a new word. It wasn't stated that Jeremiah had. Okay, and I've found all the clues. Orson's testimony that Jeremiah works for Percy the Dart Fleming sounds trustworthy. Orson is lying about the dart. He stated that Jeremiah was working for Percy the Dart Fleming to lead us on the wrong path. Sounds like the truth to me. Okay, I'll be back. I want to see what the conclusion says for if Orson's actually the one that's guilty. Okay. So, I found all the clues. As you can... Oopsie, wrong one. As you can see over here, you have found and utilized all clues in the case. Please proceed to the deduction space and form your conclusion. My conclusion is that Percy's guilty. Reason being, all of this shows that the items were stolen. Jeremiah's mother was worried about what he was doing. It said she strayed off the straight and narrow. Jack does have a strong case, but it's like he said, if he wanted to kill me, I'd already be dead. The bomb was made by Jeremiah, obviously. It's possible that Percy the Dart Fleming used Jeremiah for his dirty work because of the latter's debts. Fleming no longer needs the money back. I mean, looking at how he dresses and all the other debts that other people owe him, that is a valid thing. Orson's testimony that Jeremiah works for Percy the Dart Fleming sounds trustworthy. It does. Percy the Dart Fleming has a strong motive to kill Sherlock Holmes. He wants revenge due to his long prison spell and resulting financial problems. That is also quite obvious. And also the fact that threat to Jeremiah about the sister was manipulation. Percy the Dart Fleming is guilty of the attempt on Holmes's life. He wanted revenge after his 7 years in prison and his resulting financial problems. Jeremiah is his accomplice. Condemn Percy Fleming. Percy Fleming forced Jeremiah to do his dirty work and threatened to send Jeremiah's sister to the brothel if he disobeyed. Percy the Dart Fleming deserves a heavy prison sentence. It was Jeremiah who offered to kill Sherlock Holmes for Percy Fleming. Jeremiah played on Percy's ego in order that his debt be written off. Percy Fleming was manipulated and should not be sent to prison. I'm gonna condemn Percy Fleming and see what happens. It's kind of poetic. He wanted to kill me for his long prison sentence and now he's getting a heavy prison sentence. Let's do this. Yes, confirm.
Percy Fleming, you are charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
You used Jeremiah Thorne in your little game because you didn't want your hands dirtied.
You're lying.
Jeremiah spoke to me before he died of how you ordered him to throw the bomb and, after its failure, to abduct me.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. I think that it's perfectly clear. Attacking Mr. Sherlock Holmes is one of the quickest ways to be hanged.
Nah, you can't do that. I'm an innocent man.
Constable, take him back to the cells.
Was this wrong? Oh no, it was right. Well, that was easy. Okay, Percy Fleming is a cruel and cold-blooded bandit. He threatened Jeremiah and used him towards his own goals. You have decided to bring Fleming to justice. I'm going to accept this decision and continue. Warning, you are about to finish the game. Oh wait, I thought I was going to say you're about to finish the game. I'm like, what? Okay, let's continue. Chain reaction. Lock, stock, and 2 smoking detectives. That was the achievement I just got.
Holmes, you simply have to face up to it. You need to have a serious discussion with Kate about her origins.
I can't.
No more excuses. She will learn soon enough that Alice is leaving. This other hidden secret. She will not forgive you.
She does not need to know why.
No? So she will blame you for Alice's departure. Is that what you want?
No, I certainly... It's as Kate said, I always do the wrong thing where she's concerned.
Now look here. I'll take care of your case once we're back at Baker Street.
Cabby, why have we stopped?
The road to the square is blocked, sir.
Why?
There's been a bad road accident.
Oh, splendid.
Oh. This
We'd better
doesn't
hurry.
look
There
like
may be
an
injured who need
accident.
help. He has stopped breathing. There's no heartbeat. His pupils are constricted, but they are moving. He is still alive. I must act quickly to save him.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank goodness. This man will live.
I love that little eye blink, like, I'm alive.
Don't just stand there. Do something.
Move!
Please move to a safer area, sir.
Ooh!
Please, help! I would have died if not for you.
Yeah, you would have. Okay, your leg underneath Phaeton. Heavy weight. Ah, I can use this as a lever. Thanks, Holmes. Okay, and there's one more thing. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. No visible wounds, not injured, just a trapped leg. Okay.
can't lift it with my bare hand.
There we go. Sweet. Okay. You're still gonna be fine. Okay. Obstacle, fallen cupboard. Fire. Bad. There's one more thing somewhere. Oh, I saw that. Unconscious man requires evacuation. Bollocks. What am I missing? Shirt. Up. Pail of water. Short-term heat protection. Okay, give me the bucket. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna save them all.
Please, help!
Hold on. You're an unconscious man that was calling for help. How does that work exactly?
Over here!
Yep. There we go, you're safe, man. Okay.
Please!
Help! So much.
I don't know what the death signs are. Wait, how are you trapped again? Oh, you... Oh, okay. Examine.
There are no wounds or injuries.
Okay, wake up.
There are no wounds.
Wake up.
I'd better call for Watson.
Okay, Watson. Oh my gosh, why are you so far, Watson? You guys are okay. Wait, why are you trapped again? Examine.
I see no visible injuries.
Okay, wake up.
Perhaps I could use ammonia.
Use ammonia.
Oh, my head.
Okay, switch back to Sherlock. Damn it, how did you die again? Oh, okay, Watson. This is your... Oh. Okay. Sweet.
Oh, what a terrible accident.
What the... Light bleeding. Bleeding will stop naturally. Legs underneath horse body. Trapped legs. Oopsie. Scaffolding. Scaffolds presses on horse. There's one more thing I can... Oh no, don't tell me I have to saw off the horse's leg. Oh, cut the scaffold, not the horse. Okay, where's that saw? No! Oh, okay, it's fine. What? Oh.
I need help.
Yes, I'm gonna help you as quickly as I can. Get out of there. Oh no, someone died?
Thanks for your help.
Please help me. My leg. Please help me. My leg.
My name is Dr. Watson. Let me examine you.
Wait, did someone die? Wait, let me see the thing. There we go. Checkpoint integrity.
It hurts.
There's some extreme bruising.
Checkpoint integrity.
Bones appear to be broken. I think that an improvised bandage will do for now. One moment, and I'll fetch what I need. Now, let me apply the bandage.
Okay. So first rope.
I need something else besides rope.
No. Down. I need this. And then I need this on the other side. And then I use the rope to tie it together.
Thank you, Doctor.
That's pretty dope. Okay, now get up.
Thank you, Doctor.
Are you okay, man?
Oh, what a terrible accident.
Get out the way, you fool.
Don't worry, I'm okay.
You're obviously not.
Oh, my shoulder. I'd better call for Watson. Oh, my shoulder.
I'm a doctor. Will you allow me to look at your shoulder?
Ouch!
Rotate. Confirm. Oh! This is bad! That looks right. Nope.
Ouch!
Huh. I'm gonna break this guy. Nope.
Ouch!
I feel so bad. Nope.
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Oh my god. Wait. Is your shoulder okay? Shit. Gently rotate injured arm.
Ouch!
Might take a while. Oh, I see the dots. I should have known. I feel so bad.
Thank you for your help.
Someone died though. I think someone died. Oh no.
Holmes, it appears the police have arrested someone. Perhaps it is the person responsible for this disaster.
I'm so glad to have you back, Watson.
Let me go. You're talking nonsense.
Insulting a police constable, eh? That's quite enough.
What's happening here, Constable?
Mr. Holmes, this gentleman here is the fellow who built the scaffolding which collapsed and caused this accident.
That ain't true.
How were you hurt?
This hammer hit me on the leg.
How?
It flew out from the scaffolding I put up. When the damn thing collapsed, the hammer flew out and coshed me
You
leg.
were standing over there at the time.
Oh, aye. Yeah, that's right.
So it would not have been possible for him to bring the scaffolding down, Constable.
Perhaps it was poorly constructed.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. And what made it fall? Perhaps it was you, waving around that rotten stick of yours.
You'll wind up getting a taste of it if you carry on like this.
One moment, Constable. The scaffolding here has been entirely dislodged. It is unlikely that this disaster could have been the fault of this gentleman. Allow me to inspect the area. And if you could possibly be of use, close off the surrounding section. Do not grant anyone access, nor allow them to leave. Is that quite clear?
Absolutely, Mr. Holmes.
This accident is a little unusual. I need to concentrate on the details.
I must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Okay. There's water. Wait, what? How am I? I don't know what I'm doing.
My poor leg.
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
This cab hit the scaffold and caused it to fall.
Ah, so I'm actually supposed to walk around.
A common fate. An uncommon location. This cab was set on fire by the explosion at the lamp shop. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion, and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
This jaunting car would be capable of travelling at great speed.
Okay.
Those wardrobes fell like dominoes. The pumpkins fell here after the sprung cart collided. An old sprung cart, which has seen better days.
Speak to this man with the shoulder.
Good day to you,
that's
sir. Would you
completely
mind answering some
destroyed.
questions? I'm investigating this accident. Are you the driver of this cart?
Yeah. I was transporting vegetables from my farm to the London market.
What can you tell me about the accident?
I don't know. There was a collision. I felt the ground. I come over all dizzy.
Collision?
What did you collide with?
That
Kaleidoscope.
contraption up in front of me. He stopped all of a sudden, and I tried to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough.
He stopped.
Do you have any idea what might have caused this cab to stop so sharply?
No idea.
Interesting.
The old gas lamps in this square have been upgraded to electricity. A puddle of water and electricity. A deadly combination.
Indeed. What's this? Nothing. Oh. B? Take out the resistors. Are they resistors or fuses? I think they're fuses, not resistors.
That's it.
Okay. Sweet. Now it's safe to walk across. And look at this man.
This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident.
Oh, are you the dead man? Did I fail to save you? I don't know. But there's more afoot here.
This carriage was struck by the scaffold when it fell.
Oop. Where am I? There I am.
This mechanism played a part in the accident, I'm sure of it.
Oop. I see you. Oh, where did you go? There you are.
Celebratory bunting.
Okay. That means nothing.
This horse was blinded by the flag, causing it to bolt into the window.
That is...
The overturned
sad.
lamps may well have caused the fire and explosion.
Celebratory bunting. A dead driver. Another victim of the explosion.
Oh, was he the one that I didn't save? Damn, I feel so bad. I thought I got him. There's two more things. I just do not know.
My poor leg.
Okay, you can't tell me anything.
Might I ask
There
you
we
some
go.
questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
No booty, booty. Okay. There's two more things. Wait, there's some celebratory bunting.
The rope holding the bunting was torn apart. A large section of it is now missing.
Okay, one more thing. The constable.
Mr. Holmes?
Never mind. Okay, so the section is cordoned off. You.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
Sleazebag. Aha!
The driver is dead. He was killed by the explosion.
Well, that didn't help.
This is an absolute disaster.
Okay, you've got nothing to say. Let me see the map. There's got to be something on the other end of the bunting. There's got to be something over here. That goes up there. and it was... Aha, I see you. But how do I...
Mr. Holmes?
I see it. It's that axe over there. But... I can't... But I can't see it. You know what I mean? Okay. Let us use our imagination. Oh boy. This is gonna take some time for sure. So I'll be back. Oh, I see. Here we go.
That's it.
Mr. Holmes?
Oh. Okay.
I believe I've enough information about this accident. Now let's recreate the sequence of events.
Ah, interesting. Clunk. That goes here.
Must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
I know, I'm just taking a look. Then this top hole. That flop. I don't know. This is third. Then that flop. That dies. Wait, what?
Must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Wait a minute. Oh no! Okay, I'll be back when I get this. Okay, so this is what I've currently got. I don't know if this is gonna do it. I've been at it for a really long time. Let's see.
That's it.
Oh, finally.
The technical cab's sudden halt caused this disaster, but the lamppost fell down afterwards. So why did the cab stop?
Let's take a look. Oh.
There's a metal strapping.
Tattoo. That's a pretty sick tattoo.
A tattoo. I suspect it's from a gang.
Hmm. I also suspect it's from a gang.
This man was killed by electricity, as shown by the distinct mark on his hand.
Licorice. Dirt on boots, pungent mud. Roscoe.
Rasco. Yes, I know him. He's a small-time local criminal.
Okay.
Mud. Oof. Smells bad. A pneumatic hammer.
Jackhammer.
Some kind of solvent. A piece of fabric drenched in solvent. A piece of fabric drenched in solvent. Some kind of solvent.
Okay, why does it have an exclamation mark? I think I need to use it later on. See if I can look at the driver. Oh, now I can look at this.
This crank has been turned.
Also, dirt on boot, pungent mud. Weapon.
This man was armed with a revolver. Webley, I suspect.
Okay. But what about this?
Some kind of solvent. A piece of fabric drenched in solvent.
I mean, I can't do anything else. Okay. Maybe I go tell the inspector.
Mr. Holmes?
Nope.
My poor leg.
Nope. Watson?
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
Oh boy.
What a bloody carnage.
Okay. Oh.
This cab was painted recently. There is some text underneath the paint here.
Now I
Could
can
be
use
important.
that solvent. I need to find a way to remove the fresh paint. That's why I needed it. Got it. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. There we go.
Underground Electric Railways Company of London.
Oh. No. Oh. Water. Something in the puddle. Wire.
There is some electrical wiring here beneath the manhole.
That was strange. Music stopped suddenly. Okay. A double lockpick may be used in the same way as two single ones. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is a lot. Okay.
I've not seen such a device before.
Ooh. Activate the device by finding the correct positions for the switches. Flip. Flip. Okay. Ah,
The electrical charge which affected the technical cab came from here.
interesting.
I can see the technical cab very well from here.
Smoke on the water. Women are now allowed to smoke in public, the court declares. Today, Magistrate Adcox ruled that it is no longer a crime for a woman to smoke in a public area, in London at least. He then proceeded to discharge Mary Towson, Edna Custer, and Elsie Watkin, 3 ladies who had been smartly arrested for smoking in Trafalgar Square. Okay. 2 dead men were found inside the technical cab. They were both marked with a dog tattoo, probably a gang symbol. One of the men was armed with a Webley revolver. The other had a second tattoo upon his fist, the name Rascal. The driver and the passenger in the technical cab were electrocuted, but not by the electricity from the lamppost. The question remains, from where did the electricity originate? The cause of this disaster was the sudden halt of the technical cab. The lamppost fell after the cab had ceased moving. Why did the cab stop? The technical cab stopped suddenly for no known reason. Accidents area. Share your conclusion with the constable who arrested the worker. Discover what caused the accident. Okay. Can I move? Thank you. Wine.
An open bottle of cheap wine. A single glass containing traces of alcohol.
I think we have a lady killer on our hands.
Holmes, I was looking for you. I have an idea about the accident.
Never mind. This one is murder.
What?
What?
You? You're the murderer,
You're
eh?
off your head.
Are you sure, Holmes?
Oh yes. A murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos. And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Our great chance? Of what, Holmes?
The culprit could not have planned for this to happen, don't you see? And it is possible that he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map.
Suspect
My
numero 1.
poor leg.
Okay. The one that didn't want to speak. Defo is a suspect there. Oh, I probably wasn't done. Okay. Is that it? He seems like he would be. Oh, okay, I get it. Suspect number 3? No? Okay. Oh, there, sprung car driver. You, Mr. Shockman. Not wounded during accident. Got it. Could be adding to death. And now we have you. Very close to the apartment. In an ideal position to watch the square. Daily local worker. Come on, where's the last piece I'm looking for? There we go. Was injured during accident.
My poor leg.
Okay, you're fine. Oh, interesting. This man is a driver. He was in the area where the accident took place, or was one of his pumpkins that activated the scaffold. This man is a driver. It is obvious that he was occupied during the accident. It would not have been possible for him to activate the electrical device at the same time. That is true. This man is beneath the window where the electrical device is. Perhaps he had the time to activate it before entering the street. This man appears to be a passerby. He is in the middle of the square trapped by the accident. This man was found not far from the flats where the electrical device is situated. Perhaps he had chosen the role of workman to watch his victims in the square without raising suspicion. This man was injured during the accident. He's a local workman. He's a victim, the same as the others. This man is a driver. He was part of the accident. Fortunately, he was not wounded by the explosion, perhaps because he knew what was about to take place. This man is a driver. It is obvious that he was occupied during the accident. It would not have been possible for him to activate the electrical device at the same time. This man is near the end of the square. He attempted to leave, perhaps because he did not wish to see the police. He had time to activate the electrical device and run away. This man is near the end of the square. He had just arrived. Perhaps he wanted to help the wounded. He's some distance from the flat where the electrical device is situated.
I don't think so.
What?
I should pay more attention to details.
Huh. Do I just make them all suspects? Oopsie.
No, it wasn't like that.
Okay. Driver.
That's it.
There we go.
Constable, I suspect 3 people here. Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right. In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget our earlier discussion. About Kate.
Right. Okay. Now I need to go to Scotland Yard. Yeah? Yeah. Find out where the technical cab came from. Perhaps it was not too far from the street. Examine the belongings of the victims and suspects. Interrogate possible suspects. Yeah, let's see if we can first figure out where this thing came from. Okay, no, we're going to Scotland Yard. This is a fun one.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
What happened?
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped. It was after we asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
How did he escape?
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I...
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Sorry, I'll come back later.
He could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade here?
No, he will be absent for a couple of days. Can we keep this incident between us?
Okay. Take a look here. Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by your delays with existing workload, simply cannot continue. You are responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand the complication of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. The Directors, Underground Electric Railways Company of London. Oh, it's the same company.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job. This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new.
Okay.
Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
I thought I saw something else there. Okay. Mr. Butcher, we have the most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible so that we may conclude this matter. P.S. Her condition is stationary. Dr. Matthew Smith, Great Ormond Street Hospital, London.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address.
That's true.
The initials M.B.
Mr. Butcher.
Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulating.
Uh-huh.
Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette.
Uh-huh.
Whiskey. Of poor quality.
Uh-huh. My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my forth.
My life has changed
Faith.
thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
Okay. And this letter. Benjamin, my son, I would be so pleased if you could join me and help lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday after the service. Your goodwill brings such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. I remember how your life began in sin, your feeling rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path. But you found the strength within you to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord will have mercy upon you. I shall always be happy to see you in our church, my son. God bless you, Pastor Gordon. Okay.
Electrical wires.
Okay.
A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark.
If you have to blow up half a continent and cause a bloodbath to destroy the party of barbarism, you should have no scruples of conscience. Anyone who would not joyously sacrifice his life for the satisfaction of exterminating 1 million barbarians is not a true Republican. I can't do that.
This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
Oh. I agree, such clear-sightedness. There we go. And a letter. Dear Mr. Garrett, we are obliged to inform you that despite your expropriation, you are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact our payment service as soon as possible, otherwise we shall be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate matter. Mr. Stewart, Financial Director, Bank of England. Electrical wire was found amongst Thomas Garrett's belongings. According to this letter, Butcher is employed by the Underground Electric Railways Company of London. It appears that Butcher has problems at work. Yeah. Okay, that's a new place. Find the suspect who managed to escape from Scotland Yard. Okay, oh wait, there's another one. Wait, before I do that. Yes, I know I haven't made any deductions.
The belongings of the victims, Rasco and his acolyte.
Yes.
A normal pocket knife.
Uh-huh.
A Webley revolver.
Uh-huh.
Rasco is fond of licorice. Huh.
Huh. I hate licorice.
A standard deck of playing cards. A police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
Mauricio Alfredo Vincente, also known as Rasco, leader of a small local gang whose members can be identified by the gang's motif, a dog tattoo. The gang has been involved in frequent violence, robbery, pickpocketing, etc. Okay, well, that's everyone's belongings examined. Let's go check out the interrogation room.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation.
I'm Benjamin Fowler, and I was arrested by mistake. I swear it.
You have not been arrested, Mr. Fowler. You are here as a witness.
Oh, but I saw nothing. I swear. Let me go.
Let's take a look-see. If I find a tattoo, you screwed. Oh. Dog tattoo, gang member. But it is scratched out, so maybe you left that life. You've turned your life around. He's religious. This is the Benjamin man. Calloused hands, manual worker. Oop. Keep it going. Ah, you're the man with the broken leg. Nah, he's a smoker. And injured leg. Here we go. Benjamin Fowler, a man in his 40s, is a manual worker. He is involved with the reconstruction work of the statue in the square, which explains his presence at the scene of the accident and his resulting leg injury. Mr. Fowler has a dog tattoo, a gang member's mark, which he attempts to hide. Yellow nails identify him as a heavy smoker. He is a religious man. Benjamin Fowler had the same dog tattoo as the members of Rasco's gang. Yes, but he scratched it off. Tried to. Tell us about the accident.
Could you tell me what you were doing at the scene of the accident?
I was working on the square's statue. I work for the council. I swear it.
Okay. Electricity.
Do you ever work with electricity?
Yes, sometimes. I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear it. It's new, isn't it? And complex and dangerous.
I understand.
Mr. Holmes, I know you're a great detective and you understand me, so please let me go. I know nothing, I swear.
Yes, you swear it, I know.
Victim acquaintance.
Mr. Fowler, does the name Rasco ring any bells with you?
First time I ever heard it, I swear.
But your tattoo resembles his. You are in his gang, are you not?
No. It was a long time ago. I already forgot. I swear it. I just picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fellow. But I ain't proud of what I did. All my family, my parents, my brothers, dogs and cats all died when I was a lad. I wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Fair enough.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Thomas Garrett. Why am I here?
You are a witness to murder.
Of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that the police jailed an innocent man in order to close a case.
No one has been charged yet.
Yet.
Let's take a look at you. He's definitely sick here and all that coughing. A for apple. Oh, A for anarchy. Worn clothes, he's poor. Is that licorice? Oh, silicosis. I have no idea what that is. Ooh. Works with electricity. That looks bad. Trying to see your neck. Oh, can't see it. Thomas Garrett is an aggressive person who wears a symbol of the anarchist. He dislikes the police and most probably all authority. It is obvious that he is poor, as his clothes are old and worn. Mr. Garrett exhibits black sputum through his coughing, which is a symptom of silicosis. Garrett is ill. A specific burn upon his finger reveals that he must work with electricity. Thomas Garrett had black sputum on his sleeves. It is a symptom of silicosis, wherein the sufferer coughs up coal dust from their lungs. Oh dear, I did not know that. That is terrible. But also, I'm not too sure how much longer we have in the game, because there's only one more person left, and I'm assuming that's the person that we're going to find at the hospital, so I think this might be the last case of the whole game. So I'm wondering if maybe I should just continue and make it a super long episode until I finish it, or if I should end it here after I'm done interrogating him and finish up in the next episode. We'll see. Tell us what you saw.
Did you perhaps see anything in particular during or after this disaster?
Yes, I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular.
Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter?
Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them.
Yo.
You have a severe cough. Are you suffering?
It's only a cold.
Black sputum.
Why not be honest with me? You are spitting up black fluid.
Ah, well observed. Yes, I have enough coal dust in my lungs to fuel an entire London district.
You were a miner then?
Since the age of 13, yes. At the Newcastle mines. 15 years of hell. Those were bloody times. But now it's over. I don't want to die in those holes like my father and my brothers did, in order to line the pockets of the rich.
Electricity.
Do you have any electrical knowledge?
How'd you know about that? You a mind reader?
There are electrical wires amongst your belongings.
Clever. Yes. I teach electrics to my comrades, since I'm currently without paid work. I'm self-taught, so we're not as dumb as you might think. And I don't want to work for bosses anyway.
Okay. I wonder if I can take a look at the bodies. Are there even any? No, there's nothing to look at. Oh, wait, is there? I mean, I know you're dead. Okay, I guess not. Alright, I got some words. I'm just gonna work this out, and then I'll show you what I got. Okay, anarchist ideology. Anarchists oppose the state, capitalism, and market relations, but Thomas Garrett is in debt to the bank. The electrical trap for the technical cab was arranged by a professional. Thomas Garrett would not have had sufficient knowledge. That thing was very technical. Benjamin Fowler was a bandit when he was young, but he has since changed his ways. Benjamin Fowler sometimes works with electricity, but he is not a specialist, and it is doubtful that he would know how to create such a deadly trap. Benjamin Fowler has sufficient knowledge to repair electrical lampposts, which could have enabled him to create the deadly trap with cat. No, definitely not. That thing is way more sophisticated than any lamppost. Okay, man, what to do? Okay. Oopsie, wrong button. Man, it bothers me that I've just got this one person left to find. Okay, let's go to the Ormond Hospital. Okay. It's a kitty
I'm apparently in the
hospital.
children's ward.
Oh, that.
I'm apparently in the children's ward.
Okay. I hate this. Oh no. That is horrific. Half of its face is gone too. Why would kids want to play with them? Darth Vader? Mr. Butcher, I can confirm that we are willing to admit your daughter into the care of our hospital. You will be responsible for the travel expenditure, naturally taking all appropriate precautions due to the delicate state of your daughter. Additionally, you must attend to any accommodation costs and all medical attention. The final bill cannot be summarized within this letter. It will depend, of course, upon your daughter's condition, but I must warn you that the sum may be considerable. Dr. K.O. Meaden, Karolinska University Hospital, Stockholm. The amount requested by the Karolinska University Hospital of Stockholm for Meryl Butcher's medical treatment was estimated to be considerable.
Admission file at Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm.
Come on. There
A
we
young
go.
woman lost her life.
Is that what the black stripe means?
Mr. Butcher's wife.
Aww. So sad.
Meryl Butcher.
Yeah, I was trying to look at the other stuff. Let's see. She's 12 years old. Myelitis. Remarks heart. Morm. Lungs. Paliblo. She's on Neurontin and Lyrica. She's been here for 2 weeks. Huh. Whitehead. I swear I've seen that somewhere else. Wasn't he one of the people that was owing the Dart money? I think so. Okay, there's nothing else for me to do. Let me speak to you, Mr. Mance.
Mr. Reginald Butcher, I've come from Scotland Yard. Might we talk?
All right, but not too loudly. She's finally asleep.
Is she your daughter?
My pretty little Meryl. She's very ill. Now look, I'm sorry I ran, but I had to see Dr. Blowberry today and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry. I understand now.
Okay. Let's take a look at the railway worker. Gotcha. No electrical burns. Shiny shoes, recently cleaned. Probably because of the mud. Childish bracelet. Likes decorative items. Daughter's gift. Oh, what am I missing? Oh. Shabby expensive waistcoat was once prosperous second-hand clothes. Oh, the ring. Yeah, it has to be second-hand clothes because of the badge. Damn it. was once prosperous. Reginald Butcher, a married man, holds the position of railway worker. He is depressed due to the illness of his daughter, of whom he is extremely fond. His shoes are shining. They have no doubt been recently cleaned. He prefers expensive clothes but can only afford them second-hand. Mr. Butcher loves his daughter and is not ashamed to wear a child's bracelet to display his affection. So sweet. Let's talk about your daughter. Screw the
Can she be
other
cured?
It'll take a long time, but I'm confident that we'll win this fight. I can't bear to think otherwise.
Yes. It's probably just a question of money.
What are you talking about? It's a question of willpower, and my daughter will win.
people electrocuted, treatment of known butchers, only stopped, electrical wire. It's a question of willpower. Treatment of male butcher.
I do hope so.
There we go.
Although the treatment at the Karolinska University Hospital is very expensive.
Yeah, it's our only hope. Thanks to the good Dr. Blowberry, she finally has a bed. We're going out next week. It's our last chance. Do you have children?
Yes, I have a daughter too.
We'd sacrifice our lives for our children, would we not?
Yes. Of course, yes.
This took a really somber turn.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Then you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no consequence, but tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
The letter.
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
I see.
Technical cab.
Coincidentally, we found one of your company's cabs in the square where the accident occurred.
Really? Why was it there?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible.
Okay. Oh, we got some words. You know the drill, I'll be back. Butcher's problems. Reginald Butcher has problems at work due to the time off he has taken to visit his seriously ill daughter. Complex trap. Reginald Butcher knows how to work with electricity because of his job, but that doesn't mean that he would be capable of creating a deadly electrical trap. Reginald Butcher knows how to work with electricity. It is his job. He would have been able to trap the cab and activate the device. Yeah, no. Okay, what's next on the agenda? Find out where the technical cab came from. Perhaps it was not too far from the street. Okay, accident area. Okay. Ooh, what a two frames.
This is an absolute disaster.
Huh?
Mud. Oof, smells bad. There was a collision here.
Okay. And this?
Fresh paint, but from something else. The technical cab collided and stopped here. The lock was forced.
Oh,
A trail of mud goes
Mud.
through the entire room.
Snake nests and conspiracy. In the district of Saint Victor, while in the act of demolishing an old house, masons have uncovered a nest of snakes which has spawned upwards of 100 squirming reptiles. What? In the district of Saint Victor, while in the act of demolishing an old house, masons have uncovered a nest of snakes which has spawned upwards of 100 squirming reptiles. Oh, I get it now. These reptiles did inhabit the bottom of a well, long since dried up. In the middle of the snake nest, there was the skeleton of a child who had likely plunged down the well to his or her death. Surprisingly, the skeleton in question was still holding a red Morocco portfolio, much disintegrated apart from one legible strip of paper which read, "Do not reveal the plot." That is quite disturbing. Do not reveal the plot. Hey, is that something, or is that just trick of light? Trick of light. Nope. Oh. Okay, that and this. Boom.
A workshop. Saleable items are produced here. Mud. Oof, smells bad.
More mud. Something under this rug. Yep.
It looks as though the carpet was placed here intentionally.
Yep, knew it.
An old access point to the sewers.
Okay. Let's take a look at this evidence. The amount of requested... Oh, got that already. Sewers. Examine the sewers beneath barrel and bucket shop at the accident location. Okay. But I think I'm gonna leave this one here. And, go down to the sewers in the next one. Because I have no idea how much more of the game is left. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I forgot to put on my glasses and my hat. But that's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.